been on this earth for 38 years, and I can say that growing up in the 90s, watching my parents, relatives, we used to go to Tyson fights. It was a real spectacle. Even as a young kid, just the allure or the hype around Mike Tyson and his fights, Holyfield, the 90s were something special. And just to live through that and understand that this man right here was a part of, a lot of our childhood. And to see this fight was a disgrace, but also I do believe it was a ritual. I mean, look at the great white hype. Look what he's doing right now. They tell you through art, tapestry, or whatnot. So right here we have the sign of silence. So right here it states, as children often make noise, an adult will often tell us in a hushed tone, shh, placing their index finger to their mouth. This hand gesture is a sign of silence, but its origins have obscurity to them. This gesture can be traced back to ancient Egyptians with the hieroglyph meaning children or child. Hieroglyphic symbol for child. This gesture of the hand raised to the mouth, as we've just seen, may indicate a hungry child or the desire for the child to be fed. I guess Jake was fed that fame or one up in, the great Mike Tyson, right? Either way, the sign was incorporated into a symbol of Horus, who, as a child, was known to the ancient Greeks as Hippocrates, the child Horus. And we see this in Hollywood all the time with celebrities, minstrels, etc. Here's an example of the silence, in the Babylonian Kemetic mystery, religion, or system. Now it reads, horizon. The word can be broken down to mean Horus' eye, sun. Horus loses this eye to his evil uncle Set. Horus's eye is symbol of the sun. Horus is the god of Upper Egypt, where the sun will rise. But Horus loses his eye, the sun, to Set, who is ruler of Lower Egypt, where the sun sets. Hence, setting, sun. Our word for hour is a direct descendant from the word Horus in Greek. It began as hora and eventually became hour in English. As Horus, who is a falcon, would fly over the sky, as he is a sky god like the sun, he will cross over the sky from horizon to horizon. The index finger, which in palmistry is known as the Jupiter finger, which is located between his father Saturn, middle finger, and his symbolic mother Venus, thumb, to represent the sun of these two figures. As Horus is the child of Osiris and Isis and is symbolic representation of the sun, the ancient Greeks saw this hand gesture differently. They interpreted it as a gesture of silence and secrecy, right? The reason for this is uncertain. They may have misinterpreted this hand gesture as a way of stopping our lips from moving or as a potential plug for the new mouth. Either way, they adopted a new understanding of the hand sign. The Greeks invented the god Hippocrates due to their understanding of the Egyptians' culture. Hippocrates was still connected with the sun. This is most likely where the phrase silence is golden, like they fooled a lot of the people last, night or I think it was Friday. They both got paid, but that's besides the point. Golden like the sun, and as children are often mischievous like Hippocrates, they must remain silent like the sun to appease their parents. A lot of people do believe that this was scripted. I believe that as well. But also, it tainted his legacy. But, Tyson stated that his legacy is his children and his family. But, Jake Paul, this will give him credibility because most people will understand that, Tyson has that God energy, that vibration. So his name carries weight. And people are not going to look into, he was 58 or he was pushing 60. They're going to look at the name alone without doing any type of research. So right here it states, Mike Tyson has no regrets about Jake Paul fight. I'm grateful. Also take in consideration when you lose and you're still getting compensated 20 mil, you should be grateful. I mean, he got paid at the end of the day. This is what this was all about. Okay. And other things as well. Right here it states Mike Tyson has no regrets about his boxing match and subsequent loss with Jake Paul. The legendary boxer shared his thoughts about the experience on X, reflecting on the fact that even though he lost, he's still grateful for the experience. Money talks. This is one of those situations when you lost, but still won. He wrote, I'm grateful for last night. No regrets to get in the ring one last time. Tyson continued on explaining why the fight was important to him. I almost died in June, he continued. Had 8 blood transfusions. Lost half of my blood and 25 pounds in hospital and had to fight to get healthy to fight, so I won. It also states, to have my children see me stand toe-to-toe and finish 8 rounds with a talented fighter half my age in front of a packed Dallas Cowboy Stadium is an experience that no man has a right to ask for. Thank you, Tyson added. At the end of the day, this is entertainment first. I mean, I don't know why people are shocked. Some people are, some people are not. A lot of people are saying this is scripted. I mean, the world is a stage, right? Everyone has to play their part. You have to make it look real, like the WWE. Even though those are predetermined or scripted matches, they still have to put in the effort, the practice, or, the choreography or whatnot, right? So right here we have Mr. LL Cool J, the song that came out, I think, around 2005. What was it called? Hush. Right here it states the symbol of shh or be quiet is a reference to the silence programming of MK Ultra, and we know MK Ultra is a real thing. It's not science fiction. You can find many different books on MK Ultra, how they've used it in America and so forth. The slaves are programmed to never speak of what they know. This is not new. It has been going on for centuries, as seen by old statues of Horus in the picture. When someone takes an oath to sell their soul, they also take an oath of silence. Interesting. Shh, silence programming, what everyone is shown. Of course, it's a big, worst kept Hollywood secret MK Ultra mind control program. Disney. Wasn't Jake Paul part of Disney? And military political apparatus, human robots as slaves, used and abused as living dolls for masses to worship. Here's some illustrations of people, or the Hippocrates, okay? Symbolism is all around us, okay? The great work, Secrecy or whatnot. And of course, we have a young Jake Paul throwing up the deviled horn or the Monte Cornelio sign, the 666. And of course, right here with the Mickey Mouse and Disney, look like he's been through the program at a young age. That's why I see a lot of your assets or Disney stars, spazzing out, tattoos all over their body or shaving their head bald like Britney Spears. I guess she was a creator of that 4B movement from back in the day, right? Out of their fucking mind. And of course, we have BBL Drizzy, right? If you sell your soul to the devil or Satan, you get more game, okay? I mean, this ain't no game. I mean, Paul Mooney and I think it was Richard Pryor, they had a book and they had to do certain things. And everyone knows this, but, I think the older generation turns a blind eye to it. You got to spread them cheeks and bend over. It's more about what you're going to do to get to the top than how much talent you have. Right here we have them shaking hands in the States. Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract. Look at the hand gesture. So right here will be the last clip. If this is a legit photo, 1999 first met, 2004 rematch. Like I said, the world's a stage, right?